Don't drink. No, we're starting. Don't drink. Don't drink your iced tea. Hello, everybody. We're starting our Field of Threes 7th podcast. Can you believe we made it to 7, Ghibli?
I can't believe we made it past 3.
I can't believe we're even doing this at this hour. And of course, Riley's sleeping again. Whatever Riley's doing. Riley, you're an old man. Ghibli, you have anything to say before we start?
No.
I didn't expect you to. Alright, let's start with some hard-hitting news at a I don't have a good Boston accent. No, I don't even want to embarrass it. Boston, let's go with that. David Price was arguing/fighting, whatever you want to call it, with the Hall of Famer of Dennis Eckersley. And then they put him on the DL, basically because of it. The 10-day. I think just more people are going in the DL, even though if they're not hurt, because of the 10-day. But you know, the situation, the whole David Price in Boston just reminds me of when Carl Crawford went to Boston.
And Hanley Ramirez, kind of.
Not Hanley. Hanley's somewhat succeeded. I'm just saying because of the Rays connection, the Tampa Bay connection.
Oh, yeah.
You go to this big market and you can't really take it anymore. That was my comparison. So, you know, what if the Rays had just kept everybody, and everyone realizes that the grass is greener in Tampa, even though they don't play on grass. Right?
The turf is greener.
The turf is greener. Yeah. People should have stayed in Tampa. They could have won. Because they could have won. They could have won.
Stayed in Tampa.
Jose, you say Jose Reyes? What?
Oh, Evan Longoria.
Well, I think he should. No, because the Rays are in the playoff hunt. Right? Yeah, okay. Speaking of the Rays. No, not really speaking of the Rays. But playoff hunt and moves and trade deadline. Trade deadline is tomorrow, right?
Yep.
And the only thing the Rays have done they have gotten the Steve of the Cishek, the shutdown closer.
I wouldn't call him a shutdown closer, but
he was for a couple months between the Marlins and the Mariners. I mean, a couple months he was pretty good, but he's a good righty matchup guy. We'll say that. Trade deadline tomorrow. So for our final time, we've been talking about this forever because we love the trade deadline. Let's just see if some people are gonna go some places. All right, Verlander. I've been hearing, just listening to stuff. Doesn't sound like Verlander gets traded.
Yeah, I don't think he goes anywhere now.
I know, I'm kind of sad. I think I predicted him to go to Chicago. Or the Brewers, I can't remember. The Sonny Gray, I think Sonny Gray will, yes. I think that is probably the biggest lock.
Yeah.
And it goes to the Yankees. That's just going to happen. Do you have any sleepers for Sonny Gray?
I could see him going to the Dodgers if Darvish doesn't go to the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. Okay, so if Darvish doesn't go to the Dodgers, do you think he gets moved, or in where?
Yeah, I think Sonny Gray will still get traded.
Maybe Sonny Gray is more likely than Darvish.
Yeah.
Let's say Sonny Gray goes to the Dodgers and the Dodgers don't want to get Darvish too. Where does Darvish go? Oh, there's a lot of Darvishes in that sentence.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one of them can go to New York, one of them can go to LA. Okay, Zach Britton. Where does Zach Britton go?
I think he stays.
But why? The Orioles should be sellers. I don't know why they traded for Jeremy Hellickson. That's just a weird one. Jeremy Hellickson, another Ray.
Well, he has control.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess they're still playing for another year. Are they going to become the new Mariners, or they just keep trying every year and they'll get close? But I guess they've been in the playoffs, even though it was the one-game playoff, but still. They'll pull Mariners and just keep trying, but never quite get there. All right, let's Andrew McCutchen had 3 home runs today. Does he get traded? And if so, where to?
Well, not at the trade deadline,
You don't
but
think he goes tomorrow?
no.
He could be a good piece somewhere, Ghibli.
I think he's gonna get traded in the offseason.
Well, that was
Just
last year.
random team.
That was last offseason, and that didn't work very well.
What's gonna happen this offseason?
Yeah. All right.
He's gonna go to like the Phillies or something.
What?
Somebody weird.
Oh, kind of like, because that's kind of what Jerry Hellickson did this year. Anywho, and Clay Buchholz, but Clay Buchholz got hurt. The Marlins, a team that did not sell, and I don't think either one of us thought they should sell, but because they're so, but they did get rid of Echeverria, which was weird, I thought.
And Ramos, they've sold.
And Ramos and Phelps, but I mean those are bullpen. If you're gonna move anything when you're young, it should be bullpen. Because bullpen is just kind of random from year to year, in my unexperienced opinion. Anyways.
Yeah.
They had 22 runs this week, and you know who started that game when they scored 22 runs?
Who?
Judith Darvish. I don't think his name's Judith, but
It's just.
they
okay.
should have stopped starting him like the A's did with Sonny Gray. Once you're gonna get traded, you don't get any more starts.
Maybe he traded.
Huh?
Maybe Darvish doesn't even get traded.
Well, it's weird that the Rangers are selling. I thought they would have played it out for the rest of the year. But now I'm talking about Darvish, and then Lucroy got traded today. Did it ever come out who Lucroy got traded for?
No, just a player to be named later.
That's it?
It'll probably be some
Yeah, gotta be
high
something big.
prospect kind of.
Player to be, and cash considerations. I heard cash considerations is gonna be good. But the Rangers did not sell Adrian Beltre, former Mariner. Plugs. Anyways, he had his 3,000th hit today, which means much of his memorabilia will be auctioned off online very soon. Shameless plug for the card that we put on eBay today.
And that's all that means.
Adrian Beltre is a Hall of Famer, right? There's no debate about that one.
There shouldn't
Maybe
be.
not first ballot. I mean, maybe first ballot.
You should be in first ballot.
Are there any 3,000 hit guys besides Peter Rose that aren't in the Hall of Fame?
I think Rafael Palmeiro had 3,000.
Well, that's okay. Besides Pete Rose and steroids people.
No, I don't think so.
Adrian Beltre is the not steroids guy.
Yeah.
But he goes in as a Mariner, right? Obviously, that's where he just had all his success.
No, he has to go in as a Red Sox. He was with the Red Sox for like 1.5 seasons.
Yeah. Moving on. Lucas Duda got traded. The only thing that matters about that trade, which is something I learned about this week, is the Instagram account We Follow Lucas Duda. Did you see that this week?
I sort of saw it, but I didn't really watch it.
It's basically just... I can't remember who runs it off the top of my head.
I think, wasn't it?
Might be is it Conforto?
I thought it was Asdrubal.
I don't know, but it's but they just follow Lucas Duda around in the locker room.
That's kind of
And
creepy.
it seems like he doesn't like it. And now the account the account was later traded. An account to be named later was traded to the Rays because there was a video on the account of him in the Rays. Rays, it looked like their workout room, and the camera was following him, and he was not too pleased. But that's the only thing that matters about that. I thought that was very insight. No, that's good baseball fun. You know what else is good baseball fun? When you get traded twice in the same season, like Jamie Garcia, even though it's Jaime. I know
Okay.
it's Jaime.
I was just making sure.
Why did the Twins trade for him in the first place? It seems like they just started back where they were without him before they traded the prospects.
Yeah.
I mean, you trade prospects for him, then you trade them again, and you get prospects back, and it's just all sorts of weirdness.
The Twins kind of confused me in the first place, which would make them a good contender to get McCutchen
Oh.
this season.
Oh, I could see them getting McCutchen. That might work, Ghibli. There you go. Way to have a good idea.
Hot take.
Hot takes are. Did you see the tweet I sent you this week?
Yeah.
Panthers tweeted out
So we don't
to Riley's alum. Is it alumnus? No. What do you call it? Alma mater. There, that word.
Okay.
Hot takes are the easy and something way to cover sports. How fun.
That's why we don't have Riley on the
That's
podcast.
why we don't have Eastern people on here anymore, just because of that. Yeah, that's why. Not because they go to sleep 3 hours before we record this. Moving on. More Seattle, Washington connections. Let's do our Mariners update of the week. The hometown Mariners.
Aren't they at 500
The
now?
lovable losers. They are at 500.
Wow.
They went 5-5 on their homestand, and they're still at 500. We'll recap. So, what was kind of there was the Erasmo trade, and we talked about this earlier. This validates that Jack Zduriencik should come back and be a pitcher-only general, or somewhat of a general manager, because he can get the pitching. He just struggles with the offense.
He should be the assistant to the Jerry Dipoto.
Assistant to assistant gentleman, assistant to the. But yes, Erasmo's back. Steven Seashekel is gone. Erasmo, yeah, so that validates. Erasmo's gonna start. What else happened this week? Oh, Mitchell Haniger got hit in the face. There needs to be some pictures because it sounds like he needs plastic surgery to get it fixed.
It's just he just lacerated his lip.
What does lacerated mean? Like lasso?
Just yeah, lassoed. He lassoed his lip. He cut it like open.
Yeah.
I have a question though.
What is your question?
Will Steve Cishek have more success selling seashells by the seashore in Tampa Bay?
I heard Tampa's a boring place. Then wait, more success there than what?
Than in Seattle.
Than selling seashells by the seashore in Seattle?
Hmm.
What was your question? More success pitching than selling seashells, or more success selling seashells there than seashells here?
Will he have more success with the Rays than the Mariners?
Oh, okay. I don't know. He's too old to be on the Rays. The Rays are all young people.
Yeah, like Logan Morrison.
Yeah, he's young at
And
heart.
Evan Longoria.
He is always. I think I'll always see Evan Longoria as 20 years old. The ageless wonder. Let's see what else we got here. Did anything else happen at the Mariners? They DFA'd DJ Peterson today. Surprising move, right?
Yeah.
Was he doing good this year? I mean, he just never lived up to the hype like most Jack Zduriencik
Yeah.
draft picks. So yeah, Jack Zduriencik. If Jack Zduriencik came back, he wouldn't be in charge of drafting. I mean, maybe in charge of drafting, but he wouldn't be in charge of development. I think that's what we talked about.
He had some good draft pick choices, but none of them turned out to be anything.
Yeah. Oh, that fun time of.
Actually, some of them did, just for other teams.
Oh, the life of a Mariners fan.
Very depressing. Anyways.
Want to know what else was depressing?
Robbie Ray getting hit in the head.
Good segue, Ghibli. I forgot what I was going to say about this. Oh, this raises the question that is always asked when someone gets hit in the head, a pitcher. When do we start playing with rubber baseballs?
Do people ask that?
No, people would normally ask, when do pitchers wear helmets? But we are an off the wall ball, a show, podcast. So what is more, there we go, what's more likely? Pitchers wearing helmets or just the game of baseball being played with a rubber ball?
I think pitchers wearing helmets.
They've tried that, but it just looks funky.
Yeah. What was
And
that guy's name?
it's just gotta mess with your emotions.
Alex Torres,
Yeah,
a couple
yep,
years ago with the Padres, I
yep.
think,
And
and
there should just
Mets.
be an L screen. If you hit the L screen, you get a hit. You get a single.
That's batting practice.
But I mean, to protect the pitcher.
We just need pitchers that can get out of the way better.
Oh, don't say. Okay, 108 mile per hour
Yeah.
line drive comes at you. It's gonna kind of hard to move, Ghibli. Like Mitch Haniger couldn't get out of the way when it hit him in the face.
Well, they need to be sent down if they can't.
They need dodging practice. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a baseball. Ain't that right? All right. We hope Robbie Ray is better though.
Get well soon, Robbie.
Get
Rob-
well soon. The milkman of Cabrera he went back to this is his second time with the Royals, right? Correct?
So yeah.
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 But aren't the Royals the Royals are they're still in it because they won 5 in a row, 7 in a row, something like that. What is he even gonna do there?
Probably.
I think I predicted him to get traded, but I can't remember where it's to. He'll do something, but there's not really any outfield spots open per se.
Yeah.
He can do some stuff.
He can DH.
He's the milkman. He has all powers. All right, another person who was traded at one point in their lives. We are just so on point with the segues sometimes. Troyland Tulowitzki. He hurt his ankle today. So does he have to move to third base? Or is that just not a question that should be asked yet? Because he's been around for a long time. And
Yeah. Like as long as Longoria. Actually longer than that though.
Yeah, longer than that. Because he was in the Jeff Clement draft, right?
Oh my goodness.
Which was way before Longoria. Anyways. Does he move to third? Are we the first people to talk about him getting moved to third base?
We might be.
Yeah, so there
Take
you go.
that, Fox Sports.
Or if he will move to third soon. But I mean, Jeter played short his whole life. Maybe he's a Jeter. But
That's
I think
true.
it's a possibility if he keeps hurting his cankles.
Yeah.
Does
I think he
Bigfoot?
stays at short.
You think Bigfoots ever get hurt? What do Bigfoots do if they hurt their ankle or they tear their knee?
They move to third.
And that's where Riley is right now. He's in third. There's probably a city. There's a field of thirds. Riley is sleeping, not looking for Bigfoot. We have no one out looking for Bigfoot right now. He was not being found right now. That is why. That's why he hasn't been found, because Riley's sleeping.
Yeah, Riley's
So our Bigfoot update of the week is lacking quality information. But our Tim Tebow update of the week is why is he still good? Why did he hit another home run this week?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe he's just good at baseball. He is a strong, athletic human being. But hitting a baseball is very difficult.
It is.
He just accidentally runs into one every once in a while, I guess.
I feel like he just swings and hopes for the best, and since he's strong, it just goes
he
up.
is very religious, something randomly happens.
He has miracles.
Miracles happen. See, he can bring the Mets back into the playoff chase.
Can you bring the Mariners to the playoffs?
Oh, I wish the Mariners had signed Tim Tebow. But Jerry Tebow, Jack Zarenzik would have signed Tim Tebow.
Bring back Jack.
Bring back Jack. Oh, that's we're starting a hashtag. Hall of Fame inductions were today, but I don't really care to focus on this year's. I'm more focusing on next year's. I wish Riley was here because I know Riley has written many an article about Edgar's chances of getting into the Hall of Fame. And that would have really helped today. But Riley's not here. But we are here to make our case for Edgar to go to the Hall of Fame. So put him in, voters. Jeez, get it together.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, because there's closers in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
Or there's about to be next year when Trevor Hoffman gets in. And you can't say that a closer has more of an effect than a designated hitter. That's all I'm going to say.
That's true. I don't want to get into that whole big
Riley.
right now.
Riley is the best one at that one.
Yeah.
And who else is next year? Oh, Chipper Jones. You think? Okay, Chipper Jones it's his first time on the ballot next year. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I think so.
That was a stupid question.
I think Omar Vizquel too.
Omar Vizquel's on it. Arthur
Okay.
Rhodes will not be on it because he received no votes last year.
I would have voted for him.
And you would have been kicked off the voting board. But is Aaron Judge a Hall of Famer?
I'm sorry?
Is his tooth a Hall of Famer that he just lost? They should have a memorial for his tooth like the Astros did for Carlos Beltre.
Aaron Judge already has some
He already had a gap in his teeth, and now he just has more issues. Maybe it was at the source of all his powers.
Yeah, will he hit any more home runs?
Without his teeth. It means that, yeah, he wouldn't. Would have happened if he was shorter. All right. Our pal. Can we call him our pal? Our pal Pat Neshek.
I don't know. I have a thing for side armors, so
I do much enjoy the submarine / funky delivery people. He was traded today for the Rockies.
I thought that was like
or not today, but sometime this week. Sorry.
Anyways, I love Pat Neshek, and I hope he does well.
He's like Chad Bradford and Bunny Mall. What am I saying? Moneyball.
What is that, German?
He pitches how? Okay, so back to Moneyball. It says that he is underused or like undervalued because he pitches weird. Wouldn't pitching weird make you a prized commodity? I think that very much would help your case because you're very specialized. Baseball's changed so much. Okay, we're getting down to a couple last things here. Should the trade deadline be moved?
No, I think it's fine where it is.
If anything, it should be moved back, just so more people can figure out their crap.
Well, they have the waiver.
Yeah, but that's more difficult and it's not as fun.
Yeah.
All right, last words. Biggest for sure thing. No, I don't know. Anyone who do you think gets traded that we aren't talking about?
That we aren't
I
talking
think we did
about?
this last week, but since we're 1 week closer.
So
Anyone
we have to...
that's just a random trade.
A hot take?
I mean, we won't call it hot take because that's the lazy thing to do. We learned this week. But just somebody that'll get traded that's just off the wall, maybe.
Giancarlo Stanton to the
No, he's not
Twins.
getting traded. It'll be some random reliever. Mike Trout. Oh, no, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout gets traded to the Phillies.
All right, we're just going to end it there. All right. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.